What's up, everybody? I'm Eric Casey.
I'm Andy.
Once again.
Yeah.
And we
Can't
just
get rid of me.
No, I
Just
can't.
cannot.
He demanded it.
I will be famous.
So, we just got through the Ubisoft press conference, and what a breath of fresh air after
man.
the EA press conference.
That was a real pick me up. That was pretty good actually. At least
And I'm
comparatively.
so happy what they opened up
Like
with.
every single game that they mentioned, I think except maybe one or two.
Yeah.
Were just
Were pretty interesting to say the least.
yeah. They did not cancel Uplay, which is a shame. I personally don't hold the opinion that it's as bad as everybody says. But it is pretty stupid. I hate it. I don't like opening a game in Steam and then opening it in Uplay because that's what's required. But then it just opens it through Steam
Didn't
again.
Assassin's Creed 2, was completely unplayable because of that at one point?
So I don't even know.
Anyway.
I didn't even bother.
But yeah, Ubisoft's press conference, besides canceling Uplay, was fucking awesome.
Besides not canceling Uplay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Was fucking awesome. A lot of great stuff.
Oh yeah, first they opened up straight away real good with the Stick of Truth 2.
Yeah,
It's actually called South Park. What was it? The Fractured Butthole. The Fractured Butthole.
And
it's a really very deep, very deep throbbing title. It's very good in the butt. But
basically the whole second to last level of Stick of Truth. It's literally, it goes that deep.
a whole lot of penetration.
Oh yeah.
Very deep.
Very
very deep.
Very deep, very in-depth look at it. Anyway.
But
no, it's freaking awesome. Your custom character returns. It's the sequel to the South Park Stick of Truth.
Backstory and then a bunch of dick jokes. All right.
Yeah, basically. They're doing superheroes this time around.
Yeah.
Instead of like
Coon and Friends.
Yeah.
Instead of Lord of the Rings.
It looked like Butters is the bad guy now, which
Probably.
I'm actually kind of happy about because he was
Butters,
so OP in Stick of Truth.
You mean Professor Chaos?
Professor
right?
Chaos.
Professor
right.
Chaos is the bad guy. I don't know who he is or who this Coon fella is that's trying to fight him. But it looks like an epic battle.
It looks great.
Yes.
It looks so good. I'm so excited. I can't wait for that.
I personally didn't play the first one. I'm not very interested in playing the second one either, but it does look like it's good objectively.
Oh, you gotta play it.
You
gotta play it.
I
It's
gotta
so
play
good.
it still. I haven't.
You have to play it.
I might not ever.
You have to play it.
It's one of those things where I just don't have time for it.
You have to play it.
It's not like the Far Cry games where I could pick it up for like maybe an hour and just blast through everything I ever wanted to do and put it back down.
You probably could, man.
The Stick of Truth,
You're
I feel
missing
like,
out.
No, it's something I'm going to end up sinking more time than I really feel comfortable with.
You
like
can probably
I'm not
get it on Steam.
I'm not
It's
in high school
Ubisoft.
anymore. Right? We can't just like pour like hundreds of hours
You're
into
missing
a game.
out, man. You're
I can't
missing
do
out.
it. I don't have the time or the money to do that.
You're missing
So,
out, man.
It's unfortunate. Adulthood sucks.
It does. But hey, we're here
You call
talking
it
about
that.
video games, so
Yeah.
But yeah,
Yeah,
that
living the
was
dream.
the South Park sequel. It looks freaking awesome. I can't wait for it.
And then right after the South Park sequel, kept going strong with For Honor, right? That was right.
Yes,
For Honor
new
looks
IP.
sick.
It did look pretty sick.
It's effectively it's like Deadliest Warrior. Those games where it's just you.
It kind of
you
reminded
pick,
me of Rise, the Rise Son of Rome a little bit.
No, it's straight
But
up
better.
It was the best. It was definitely Chivalry, Deadliest Warrior. If all 8 of the people who are going to watch this, if any of them have played that game, it's that plus big unit tactics at some parts. Like there's shield walls. Granted, bad shield walls. I did not know that the Japanese soldiers use shields that look that shitty. They were just it's like plywood. But
Still
I guess
looks
actually
fucking
plywood
awesome,
is a
though.
really good shield if you think about it. It looked like they took part of a dock, like cut it thin and then strapped it to their arms, and it was just bad.
Well, it seemed like to me that
Poor wood paneling, but that's not the point.
Yeah,
that's not the point. The game itself seems to be big unit tactics of different 3 different civilizations. Vikings versus it looked like the French Knights.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, I believe so too.
I'm not very good at banners.
And
or anything,
Ubisoft's most likely.
and Ubisoft and the Japanese.
Yep.
The Japanese are always in these kinds of things. I would personally love to see, because they said this is a very early version of the game, so I'd love to see them add more.
Yeah, I'm curious. I'm curious where they're gonna go with
Easy
it.
Qin Dynasty they should add, to that game that I've never played. It would be wonderful to see like Aztecs or Incas or one of those civilizations, like South Americans. They're not very well represented, and I just want to see atlatls in a game for once. That would be sick. I don't know if they use them, but I like atlatls. Atlatls. Yeah. And what other warring people are worth mentioning? The Scots would be pretty much just the Frenchmen, honestly. If we're going to go this generic, it's all we're going to get.
No, not the Spartans.
I wouldn't use Spartans personally.
The Athenians, or is that still
the Greeks?
The Greeks.
Yeah, the Greeks as a whole. Maybe Greeks as a whole. They could add. I could see that happening. They were all about shield walls, and they weren't about shield walls.
You think they'll add
this is Spartan dudes?
You think they'll add a this is Spartan kick mechanic in it?
Probably
all
of them.
They kind of had it already.
Man. So the French knights actually they have longswords. They had longswords, and I was actually excited to see them use the longswords like they're goddamn longswords. They took I'm assuming they're French still. They could be German. They're indiscriminate as far as I can tell.
Yeah.
But you can one of the moves that the knight does is he grabs his blade of the sword and he hits somebody with the handguard, which is a legitimate attack, actually, that they used rather often to penetrate helmets. So I was glad just to see that, like, at all. I've never seen like a fighting game where people. It's not just.
It looked really realistic.
Yeah,
realistic.
Sort of realistic. There were some bits that were a little bit Lord of the Ringsy, but. Where they just kind of like swing.
It actually kind of reminded me of the sword play from the original Assassin's Creed a little bit, but a little more diverse.
No, it wasn't one person at a time.
Yeah, no. That's not what I'm saying though. But like the animations and everything, it kind of reminded me of that a little bit.
Yeah,
but,
like they're shooting for historical accuracy.
More to it. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. There's a lot of things as someone who is not a professional in sword fighting by any means. I did recognize a lot of techniques that I have seen before in historical reenactment, so it was nice to see some amount of accuracy, which is good. It's always good to see that. And what they follow that with, it's just all good stuff.
Yeah.
The one with the unicorn and the cat, that was weird. That was weird. That was weird.
They had a cat. At first, we were like, it's Darksiders.
Yeah, it looked like Darksiders. You're on like a dark-looking horse, and fire's coming out of it, and there's a gun, and you're like, this is totally Darksiders. There's a cat. You're a cat riding a unicorn that breathes fire
and then,
with
like,
a revolver.
Rainbows.
And there's rainbows and asteroids, and that's all we saw. And it was goddamn confusing. Goddamn confusing.
But crazy in a good way, I guess.
It was, I don't know. We didn't see any gameplay out of it. It just looked like
it was just
it looked like an Adult
trailer.
Swim game made AAA. So that's something
to keep an eye on, I guess.
Semi-confusing. I don't know.
Keep an eye on it. It's hard to keep your eye off it, I'd say.
I suppose. And then there was the Division. Yeah, the Division.
They showed a lot of gameplay for the Division.
It doesn't look like you can enter buildings. I don't know. We mentioned this before.
I'm disappointed about.
It doesn't look like you can't do it. It just doesn't look like that you can do it. So it was pretty on the fence about the whole thing right now.
Yeah, there might be like times when like on a certain mission or something like that, but.
Yeah, it seems like the kind of thing where it's like, we gotta breach this town hall.
What he's referencing is that I was talking about how I think what would be cool as part of the gameplay is that the whole like mission or whatever, like the whole battle or fight, gunplay, whatever, isn't just outside. It seems like it only takes place outside in the city, in the streets and everything, where I think what would be really cool using the communication things that they use.
Yeah, inside would definitely be interesting.
Yeah. Using the buildings to their advantage, so you can have like a sniper patrol through the buildings and all, and have
like Tom Clancy's Rainbow Six Siege that's coming out. If they could like mix the two, that would be a really good game. But that would also be really expensive and hard to do, I imagine.
Yeah.
They have everything be so destructible and just like the island of Manhattan, part of it. So I imagine the map isn't that big, and I imagine it's not open world. I imagine. It could be wrong. But it's when they call it an MMO and it works like that.
It sounds like that it is open world.
It sounds like they want it to say that it's open world, but
they're kind of like hesitant about it. Yeah, and that kind of worries me a little bit.
But it's fine.
Yeah. So that it's also coming out March 8th of next year.
Yeah,
which is kind of cool.
It's not cool. That's so far away. But what else about actually?
Well, at least they gave us a date.
I liked how they don't pit players against each other. Like it's not like you have like opposing missions.
Yeah, you basically
it's that players can show up and either screw with you on your mission or don't, and you can work together. And in the trailer,
which a lot of people are going to be fucking with each other.
Oh, it's almost nonstop. But like at the end of the gameplay bit, the one guy he just kills everybody, right?
Yeah,
it starts with a group
awesome.
of 3 dudes, and then
they're like a team and they're collaborating. They meet up some guys.
Two dudes like walk in on them. They decide not to shoot each other non-verbally, and
then they
help them complete the mission. They get to the drop point, and then the 3 guys decide to jump the 2 guys after they beat them. One guy in the 3-man team shoots the other 2, and it was hilarious.
It was a fun time.
Yeah,
that was a cool trailer.
It was gameplay, but it wasn't the best. I did say it was the best, but it's not the best. It was weird.
It was kind of cool, though.
Right. It was pretty cool. It's not something I would buy, but it's not something I'd be mad to have.
I'm distracted by EA.
There's a TV on over there.
Yeah, the TV's on over here, and we just saw. Yeah,
it's still there.
Yep, and no matter how hard we try, we can't get away from EA.
I can feel the sadness just coming in all over my face. Just coming all over.
I can feel his evil presence
all over my face.
Anyway, so after the Division, it was Anno 2205, which is kind of like
city builders, but with a space element. Kind of like how Sid Meier's went to space. You're also going to space, so that's it. Kind of like you start on Earth, just like Sid Meier's, and you build your stuff for the space race. You get out through the space race,
like
and instead of getting a new game to go to space, it's just all in one game. You hit the moon, you do moon stuff.
It's kind of like The Sims, but you build your own city, and eventually you can go into space and build a city on the moon.
It's City Builders. It's a hit game. I'm sure all 8 people who are watching this are going to know City Builders in some sense. Or if you don't, look it up. It's just a normal city building game, so it's not anything special.
I haven't played it.
In my opinion, I don't much care for those games, though. Then what happened?
So Just Dance then happened.
Yeah, it's not worth mentioning. There was a live performance. That was nice. I like that they did it.
Break it down, Andy.
I'm not gonna break it down.
You totally should.
I'm gonna build it up.
And let everyone down.
Just Dance was announced. They had a live performance with this guy was singing and yada yadas. It was all right. It's not my game.
It was
either.
Just Dance.
It's clearly not my game. I'm not a dancer.
Neither am I. As you just witnessed, I am not a dancer either.
But he's quite white. Yeah, Rainbow Six Siege was pretty good looking, actually.
Pretty cool.
It looks like Counter-Strike, but you can blow up the walls.
The walls, the environment is destructible.
Yeah, so destructible environments look really radical.
So strategically, I think that's a neat mechanic in the gameplay,
again,
with gunplay and stuff like that.
Because they're making a Tom Clancy game, they really want us to be very tactical, but we all know if you're just
you're just gonna go in all Call of Duty style.
Yeah, you're just gonna run in and start shooting things anyway. Unless you get like a really devoted
but Ubisoft
community like Payday, you're
Ubisoft,
not gonna get a lot of cooperation.
We appreciate the attempt. We get it.
No, it's a fun game, I think, to play with friends.
Yeah.
But alone might not be worth it.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Oh, the racing game.
The racing game.
Yeah. It looks pretty good.
It looked interesting.
I'm not huge on racing games.
Neither am I, but it looked interesting. I'd keep an eye on it.
If it were cheap, I would get it.
I wouldn't.
Just random map generator for a racing game. That's new, as far as I'm aware.
But I kind of liked the way the gameplay was executed. Like, it starts you in certain maps. It starts you high and then you fall down.
Yeah, it just drops you from a helicopter.
It's just a crazy.
It's really over the top.
Yeah, it's a really over the top
shit.
map.
And there's Mario style speed up time.
Yeah, it's like I mentioned it while we were watching it. It was like I described it as like Mario Kart on steroids, and it's just like craziness.
Yeah, it was pretty good. Then after that, Assassin's Creed.
The big old Assassin's Creed Syndicate. What did you think of it?
I don't know.
Syndicate.
I think it's overrated already, and it's not even been rated.
Really?
Yeah. It's another Assassin's Creed game. It's just this time it's in London, so the accent is like more understandable. That's all I got for you. It doesn't.
Yeah, I'm on the same boat. I
don't know if they're beating a dead horse or not. I'm sure the story is fascinating for those who like playing the game for solely the story, but it just doesn't look like it's special. Well, it doesn't. It's not Black Flag, so I don't know if it's worth getting. It's really like I'm gonna have. like with all games, you're gonna have to wait. Except for Fallout 4, you have to wait until after it comes out, and people who are dumber than you to play.
Did you play the story when you played Black Flag? Did you play through the story?
There's a story.
Okay.
Hey, you do some assassin missions. I have a boat. That's the story, right?
No.
As far as I'm aware or care, that's how you play Black Flag.
I didn't play Black Flag.
And now there's a new pirate game coming out that we mentioned in another video.
Yes.
That was the Microsoft video.
Mm-hmm.
That looks really fun. Say it again, fucking exciting.
Yeah.
Because it's pirate games. We need more of those.
Legitimate pirate games, yeah.
The only thing, it seems like they don't have sea shanties. So...
Well, hold on. Let's see what the game has in store. It's only a teaser after all.
We can wait on that feature.
But going back to Assassin's Creed,
don't want to give away the shanties.
I personally I haven't played Assassin's Creed since Assassin's Creed 3 with the forgettable Indian character. I didn't play Black Flag, or the one after that, Rogue, I think. But I heard about all the internet memes and everything. I think that it is kind of a beating a dead horse right now.
Well, I mean, it's like the first one set it up to be a story that takes place over like a millennia or something, right? Because the first one takes place like the year 1000 something.
Yeah, I've played up to Revelations where they kind of ended that story. I haven't continued.
Yeah,
it's weird because Revelations 3 implies something happens to Desmond. I don't want to give away spoilers.
No, what's weird is that Altair is still a semi-focus of the story at any point after the first one, even though he kind of turns into kind of a bitch.
Yeah.
He's so annoying after the first one.
I like him.
What a fag. We're sorry, Marcus.
Sorry.
Not fag. Is he offended by that?
I don't think so.
Okay.
He knows we're kidding.
I'm not kidding. I'm calling you gay. Otherwise, it looks like pretty standard Assassin's Creed game.
Yeah.
You get the wrist gun, the wrist blade, wrist darts, wrist this, wrist that, wrist sword.
I kind of like the
I
setting.
think you get a cane sword, which is rad.
Yeah, I like the London setting and the whole thing. But to me, I'm a story guy. That's the most important thing to me when it comes to a game. And Assassin's Creed 3 kind of ruined it for me because the story was.
At this point, I don't even know if they even go into the Animus anymore.
I don't think they do.
Because nobody gives a shit about Desmond or anybody else in those games.
Well,
in the
after
time.
3, it seems like no one does.
Nobody cared originally. It's just a delivery mechanism for the story.
And the funniest part was that, in my opinion, in Assassin's Creed 3, Desmond was the best parts.
God.
I actually wanted out of the Animus because the Indian character was just so flat and boring and completely uninteresting.
But Desmond doesn't have tomahawks.
No, that is true.
Yeah.
But it has its perks.
I actually didn't play 3, but I don't think Desmond scalps anybody.
I wouldn't recommend it. It was pretty graphics and everything.
Actually, I have the game still in its original plastic wrapping. Yeah, I didn't pay for it. It was a gift. I didn't play it or trade it in. I should have traded it in.
You could probably still trade it in.
Yeah, but now it's worthless.
It probably still costs
Yeah. Go to GameStop, feed that monster, and get what?
I was fortunate. I actually traded mine in shortly after I got it, so I got a lot out of it.
Probably worth it.
Yeah.
Let's see.
So yeah, it looked interesting.
It looks like Assassin's Creed. Pretty much.
It looked interesting. It looked like Assassin's Creed London, which looked pretty cool.
I like it set in the Industrial Revolution, so that might be interesting.
Yeah.
I don't think
a little
it's
more
mean a lot.
modernized technology and all, and it looked kind of cool with that in mind.
Yeah.
But
Then after that was Ghost Recon.
The final thing was Ghost Recon is back.
Ghost Recon.
And you
four
on the
Americans go to South America
to
punch a man in a white hat, not the man in the yellow hat. He is innocent and is definitely not diddling monkeys.
I mentioned it to him while we were watching. I feel so bad for that man.
Yeah, that guy dies 5 times. Spoilers. 4 Americans go to South America to go punch some cocaine cartels in the dick, and that's it.
I liked how they ended it, where the sniper it looked like the sniper was going to shoot the guy in the white hat.
Oh yeah, and the guy in the truck's like, "Nah, he's a dead man."
Badass.
Yeah, he walks away. So it looks like it's open world, supposedly. It's what it said. So
yeah, it was just a teaser.
Means,
was it gameplay? I guess it was. It was like
I think
it
it was some gameplay.
Yeah.
It was weird. It was like
a mix with CGI, I think, and gameplay.
It was a weird mix.
But
I think it may have been entirely gameplay, but it was pre-alpha. It said
the thing is though, it looked very similar to like the Division, Rainbow Six, and Ghost Recon. Just they feel like the same game.
Well, Tom Clancy games, man. Tom Clancy can't write like 3 different books. Are those even based on books? These games in particular?
I don't know. Are they?
So. I don't know. I know some of them. Some of the games are.
Yeah, like I said, they just feel so similar that I'm kind of like, eh.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah, but
they look good though.
Yeah,
they looked interesting enough.
They look interesting if you like that kind of thing.
Yeah.
If it's not Fallout 4, I'm not pre-ordering these games. I'm pre-ordering Fallout 4.
Fallout 4, yeah.
I will save all my money for that Pip-Boy. I will do things that I cannot talk to you about on the internet.
Andy, don't go there. Don't.
For the Pip-Boy.
Andy, don't go there. Don't go there.
And some jet.
Andy, you're going there. Stop it. We get it.
It's like your dick for sugar bombs.
Andy!
Right.
Anyway, disregarding what he just said, pretty much that was it for Ubisoft. Overall, what did you think of the overall
pretty good show.
Conference?
It was as a conference, it was more of a show really than a conference, and it was entertaining at least to watch. It wasn't EA, Jesus Christ. It was entertaining, but it wasn't entertaining on only the merits of the games that they're showing. Because I'm not actually a big fan of most of the games that they're talking about, but I was entertained.
But
the whole time.
But it did keep your interest, unlike EA.
Yeah, well,
EA took forever.
Very low bar.
Even the announcers were making fun of EA and how long they took.
They took extra time to do nothing. Are you kidding me? But yeah, they sought to entertain as well as inform, so it was worth watching.
Thank God for Aisha Tyler. She's awesome. I love that they keep bringing her back. She's a good host for Ubisoft to announce the games and everything.
And I bet she even plays video games.
She definitely plays video games.
Yeah.
She makes that pretty clear.
Yeah.
She even talks about how she went nuts on a guy on the
but some of these CEOs though, like the presidents of the corporations, I don't think they play some of the games.
Probably not, but
I would.
I appreciate that he gets like a person like Aisha Tyler who is
got a good
clearly
face.
is a gamer.
He's like, I can't host this, so I'll have someone who's good at entertaining do it.
Yeah.
So it was entertaining to watch. It's a good show.
Hint, hint, EA. Anyway, we should stop shitting on EA. You brought it up. You brought it up.
I compared it like a little bit.
You brought it up.
There's a boom mic shadow on my face.
There is?
There is.
Shit.
We have a microphone for recording sound.
So our sound sounds better. Now, you're fucking it up now.
But yeah.
Anyway. So yeah, that was the Ubisoft press conference. It was pretty good. It was pretty fun.
Right, pretty solid. 7.5 out of 10.
A what?
7.5 out of 10. Same as Microsoft. Microsoft was, I cared more about the things in Microsoft, but I liked watching Ubisoft better. So it was like,
what did I give Microsoft? An 8?
Yeah,
I gave it an 8. I give Ubisoft an 8 as well.
I
they
give
didn't
Bethesda
do any better.
a 10.2 out of 10. The 0.2 was for the Pip-Boy app that they didn't shove down our throats. They just said, hey, by the way, we have a Pip-Boy app. And also, we have this game app from the Bethesda conference. I didn't get to be part of that video, but it was just, passing mention. So, extra points for that instead of focusing on it for half an hour. And it's about some little... I hate EA so much.
And you were just complaining how I was making fun of EA. And
yeah,
we
but
should
now I'm
stop.
complaining about EA. Anyway,
we have Sony in about an hour or so.
Yeah,
so
an hour or two.
So
we are going
to watch that and get back to you like we've been doing.
And then we'll make a terrible video just like this one.
Just like this one, and the one before that one, and the one before that one.
Yeah, you made the one before that one though.
What? Yeah. No, that would be Microsoft.
Part of the first one.
That would be Microsoft.
Like this one and the one before this one
would be Microsoft, and then the one. Yeah, 3 videos.
Anyway.
So see you guys in a little while after the Sony press conference. We hope you enjoyed the Ubisoft press conference, and we hope you enjoyed this video. See ya after the Sony press conference. Bye.